Hey, Bo, obviously, the struggle in the first half. Can you put your finger on? I know you're just off the field, but can you put your finger on just what didn't allow you to get into a rhythm, earlier in the game today?
Well, we got to go back and watch it. I just didn't, run enough plays consecutively to get in a rhythm. It was a few plays and then you were off the field. And in a game like that where they're going to control the ball, you got to find ways to stay on the field.
Both Franklin, Vele, they both made a couple of plays there late. What can you say about those guys and how they're continuing to build their confidence?
Yeah, we're excited about those two. They've had great camps. They've had great seasons. They've practiced hard. They're very smart players. They showed up today, played big in an important moment. There's no flinch in their faces. There's no, bat in their eyes. They're really competitive players, smart players. I'm excited to see their growth as they continue to move forward. And, those two we're going to have to count on, and we need moving forward. And they're completely, capable and ready to accept a challenge, and I'm excited to see it.
Well, you mentioned not enough plays to start rhythm. When you guys were going into this game, what was sort of the things that you said you had to have to be successful on third down that maybe didn't materialize today?
You got to, know the down and distance and complete passes or, execute plays. I don't know what else, you got to think moving into third downs. You got to execute. You got to find ways to make the play work. And, if it's there, you got to hit it. If it's not, you make a play, scramble. But, I liked our plan. I thought we had a good plan. We just, sometimes you get caught in the way of the game and you lose focus for a second or you miss an opportunity. And that in a game like that, it can't happen. You got to be, fired and ready to roll.
Well, I know obviously 20-0 halftime can feel like maybe even a bigger deficit, but how encouraging was it with the way you guys were able to get back in and get some things clicking and you make some plays and your guys make them with you, I guess?
Yeah, it's not easy looking at the scoreboard, seeing the deficit, but I thought when, on the sideline, our guys continued to battle and battle and battle, despite the situation, despite, maybe missing another opportunity or getting off the field again and you have to restart and, it's tough, but I think that's our team. I think that's what kind of team we have. We have a very determined and hardworking team. We're able to get down and continue to fight. Not every game is going to be easy. You're not going to blow every team out. Sometimes you get knocked down early, and you got to find a way to, gut it out at the end. And the fact that we gave ourselves a chance there at the end to have another opportunity says a lot about our team, and I'm excited about this team. I know today wasn't what we wanted, but I feel like we're headed in the right direction with how we finished the game. And so you can't normally take, moral victories after a loss. It's tough. Nobody likes to lose. Nobody wants to be on that side, but you can look at it and you can only go two ways. You can continue to go backwards or let it defeat you, let it crush you, and you get in your head, or you're going to continue to move forward. And I believe our team is going to continue to move forward and stay motivated. And today, didn't settle well with us, and we're going to continue to battle, find ways to get better, and continue to put good stuff on the field.
Bo, last week you were really close to connecting with Troy Franklin on his first touchdown. Today, you do connect with him for his first touchdown, especially in the comeback effort. How special was that to have that?
It was huge. I knew he was going to do it eventually. Expected it, and he expected it as well. He ran a great route. Actually had a conversion on that play. He ran the right route. He had great field vision, saw the opening, got behind there on the baseline. We'd been practicing that play this week, and he was there for me, and he got open. He made the catch. I thought that was perfect, and really excited, about that. That was a great connection, and I thought it was unique. We had an Oregon player snap it, Oregon player throw it, and an Oregon player catch it. So I don't know if that's ever happened in the NFL. Probably has, as long as the NFL's been going, but I think it's pretty cool.
Bo, you did get the offense into a good rhythm later on. What is the key for you to find that rhythm? What kind of clicks for you to get there?
Well, plays and first downs. When you continue to run plays over and over, you see, they're at the end, there's only so much that they can call because they're in, prevent or, 2-minute defense, and, we study that and we see it. So the more plays you go, you get to see these looks over and over and over, and then you start understanding what they want to be in. And at that moment, you're just trying to make completions and push the ball down the field at the same time. and we were able to get chunks as we went. And, Vele made a few explosive plays. Troy had a big catch. Cortland continues to, show off and do the stuff that makes him great. And I thought our backs made good plays, on checkdowns. And, our line protected well. We might have had one sack tonight, but with that rush with those players, we feel confident that that's, pretty good. So, moral of the story, we just got to protect the ball in the first half, and then we'll do better in the second. We can get in that rhythm faster.
Yeah, Bo, you have in your 6 games shown that, you're good in the 2-minute and the hurry up and those kind of things. Would you like to see, when things are in chaos is when you seem to play your best. Would you like to see a little bit more of that style throughout the game?
We got incredible coaches. They're going to continue to put us in good positions. Whatever they want to do is what I'm going to do. And, it's my job to go out there and make, the play work, make the play happen. If it's not there, Coach Payton trusts me to just check the ball down, move on to the next play, get us in a good manageable spot, and continue to go to the next play. So, I don't really care what the play is. We just got to go out there and execute it.
I guess on a similar track, how long does it take for sort of like, scramble rules between you and the receivers to come along? Because today you were outside the pocket a lot, and a lot of the big plays, I think, sort of came from that sort of, operating outside the pocket.
Yeah, well, that's a feel thing. It's hard to practice because in practice you want everything to look right and hit it on time, so you don't have a chance to really move around or scramble. But it's definitely an art in football, and the people that are capable of doing it right and make big plays off of scramble, that's usually when explosives happen. So, it's a great opportunity to get those explosives. I know Vele had one on a 4th and 2. I know Troy had one. So we had a few extended plays. We got to continue that, moving forward. Our line played great and got me moving. Had holes that I could just move around. They played, shell coverage, so they were keeping everything in front. They wanted to cover everything, but they weren't necessarily getting, pressure or getting to the quarterback. So you had time to move around. And I think the more you play with your guys, the more you get out there and see how they react to a scramble, I think that's when, you get better and better at it.
Bo, you mentioned building off this week. How much do you enjoy the fact that 4 days from now you get to play another football game and kind of get this out of your mouth?
I think our team's excited. I think if we could practice tonight, we would. We'd go back out there. We got, bad taste in our mouth, just didn't perform how we want. But we feel like the fight was there. And, you get back in the locker room, and some guys, hang their heads. Oftentimes, you get in a situation where it's, people start bad-mouthing or talking, but there was none of that in our locker room. Everybody had their heads up, looked like they were focused for the next week, looked like they would continue to, they want to get back out there as soon as possible. So it's good that we get to play in 4 days. It's going to be tough on us, but we've got a quick turnaround. I think we're going to handle it well, and, we don't have a choice. We got to get back, moving forward, and we got to grow and get better.